Well, hello and welcome back to the Earle Wellbeing YouTube channel, sharing a bit of beautiful blue sea behind me on my summer holidays. So I'm often asked, what are my indispensables? What do I take away with me? And if you're only going away with hand luggage, maybe, what do you put in your little tiny bag? Because we're so restricted, aren't we? So I thought I would just unpack this one and share with you the things that I take and a few like little travel tips. And then if you've got tips, please add them below in the comments, because it'd be great to get a conversation going. Okay, so first up, what do I take? Well, okay, in no particular order. I don't know what order they're going to come out in. But I guess probably one of the most fundamental things is my HRT. So these are my Utrogestan tablets. So I just, even though they're not liquids, I just always carry them in my hand luggage. And I use Estrogel, which is the estrogen gel. And just to say that if you're just going away for a night or two, you can, of course, just decant it into a little tiny container. But if you're going away for longer, always carry it in your hand luggage, just in case your suitcase gets lost. And don't worry about taking something that's in a larger pump through security. All you have to do is make sure that you carry it with your prescription. So you can take liquids and gels and all of that through if they're prescription. Just remember to have the outer box, perhaps that it came in, that's maybe got your prescription sticker stuck on it, or a copy of your prescription, wrapped up with the pump itself. And that way they will let you through. You might have to just put it through separately, but obviously you can do that with any medication. So if you've got other liquids, for example, that you've been prescribed, then you can take that, but don't forget your prescription. Okay, so that's the first thing. What else have I got in here? Okay, so I've got an Earl Grey tea bag. Yeah, well, I do like my Earl Grey tea. So whenever I get anywhere, the first thing I do usually is make a cup of tea. I've got some supplements. I haven't got very many with me because I tend to put most of them, to be honest, in my just regular cabin baggage, because things like capsules and pills and tablets are okay. I do have a couple of things that I always just keep in my little plastic bag just in case though. So I've got a sachet of liposomal vitamin C. This is really good when you're traveling because it just helps support your immune system and just gives you a little bit of an energy boost maybe. And then I take a sachet of electrolyte powder. So very good for dehydration. If you're flying, if you're traveling generally, you can just pop it into a water bottle. This one is from A. Vogel. It's really nice. Otherwise, I take the Ancient and Brave. They've got one called True Hydration. I'll make sure actually that we pop all the links below so that you can find these things if you want to. Mosquitoes. Who else is a mosquito magnet? I am an absolute mosquito magnet. I swear to you, the minute I step off a train or a plane or out of the car or wherever, it's like they all whistle to their friends and go, hey, she's here. Come on, let's go. So I love, love, love this brand. It's called Alfresco. So this is a fantastic multitasking product. This one is called Anti-Bug Bite, and it is a body cream, hand cream, after sun, moisturizer for all over. Smells really, really nice. They do lots of different fragrances. I think they've got 3 different scents. This is the one that I use, and it's called Planet Power. That's the packaging, Planet Power. It's kind of like the orangey yellow one. Smells really good. Smells like an expensive perfume. Actually, you don't even need to use another perfume in the evening. You can just use this. And the great thing about it is that the combination of essential oils in here, it's very clever, means that the mosquitoes leave you alone. Seriously good. Trust me, I've been using this for probably at least 20 years. I think almost since they first started. Really, really love it. Always travel with it. If I'm going out to dinner in the evening or if I'm just walking around town, then I'll absolutely make sure I put it on my ankles, my lower legs, just so I don't get bitten. Shoulders, back of the neck, everywhere. If you want, you can top it up because they also sell these little travel sprays. So I also put one of these in my bag. So this is the Power fragrance. So you can just spray that around you, or if you find that you've forgotten the body cream or whatever, and you're out and about and just want to give yourself a top up, you suddenly hear those kind of mosquitoes buzzing around, especially at dusk, that's when they tend to come out, then this is a really good one. And it's a little tiny size, so you can just pop it in your bag or your pocket. Makeup. I mean, I tend not to wear very much makeup when I'm away. Obviously, I want a good sunscreen for my face. So I really like 35,000. This is one that I've talked about before. It's called 35,000 because it was tested at 35,000 feet. So you can be sure that it really works very well in flight as well. This is all in a day serum. It's the orange one. And it says on it, hydrate, perfect, and protect. So basically it's a tinted broad spectrum serum. But it's a very light tint, so it kind of works on all skin shades. It just sort of evens out skin tone. And I've never actually known anybody it doesn't work with. Even people with kind of like richer skin tones can use it. The great thing is that it hydrates. It's got hyaluronic acid and a special kind of peptide complex going on. It's also an SPF 30 mineral sunscreen, so it's got your sunscreen there, and it's just got that little bit of even colour just to give you a bit of a glow. So I think this is fantastic, and again, really good to pop into any little kind of plastic bag. Talking about mosquitoes, if you get bitten, say you forget your al fresco, then this is a really good little gadget. Have you seen these? They actually sell them at airports. You can probably find them. They're clickers. So I think, it's got a bit of makeup on the bottom of it. But if you click it, you put it on where you've been bitten and you click it, and it kind of gives you a teeny zap. It's a tiny little electrical charge. And I think the idea is that it kind of dissipates the allergenic poison that's come from the mosquito. So it just takes that immediate urge to scratch out of your mosquito bite. So it is good. You don't need to use any creams or anything else. So this is a kind of really good little thing to have in your bag. And it's not too much of a zap. It's just like a little, it's not even a pinprick really. So, you can use it on the kids. I use it on my kids, no problem. First time you get bitten, literally just zap it on. I was talking about makeup, wasn't I? Okay, so after I've done this, I've just got a few little things in here. Literally kind of, that is my makeup bag. So I have got, this is, I'm trying to look at the name of it here. So it is called Hydralift from Studio 10, one of my favourite British beauty brands. And it's a concealer. It's also got hyaluronic acid going through the middle of it. I don't think you can see it there because I've kind of been a bit kind of scribbly with mine over my face. But you can use that as a foundation or as a concealer. So if you have a few late nights while you're away and just need a little bit of under eye work, then you can use that. It saves taking away a foundation. I never pack a foundation. I just want my skin to be able to breathe. It's enough to have something like this, frankly. But if you need a little bit of extra coverage, this is really good. And then I've got my Beauty Pie cream blusher. Love this one. This is a dark kind of raspberry shade. It's called French Raspberry. And I use that on cheeks. I also use it on my lips. It's kind of an all-in-one. Just like that. Pop it on the cheek. I mean, that is literally my makeup. Obviously, I've got mascara. So I've got a mascara here. And then I've also got, this is a really good eye pencil. It's made by Delilah. It's called Eyeline. This particular one is called Coal. And it's just soft and creamy. It's a really good sort of blackish brown. And I can just use that as a tiny little bit of eyeline, just a bit of definition maybe in the evening. So I've got a few more makeup bits packed in my suitcase, but obviously if my suitcase gets lost, all is not lost because I've got a few things in here. So that is it, apart from little pocket-sized wet wipes, bag of tissues, obviously, because I'm a mum, so every mum has to have a bag of tissues. And because I'm a mum, I take my earphones. Yeah, my plug-in headphones. There you go. Just so I can tune out all the chatter, especially in the car. Do you know what I mean? Long car journeys. Are we nearly there yet? How long have we got to go? Are we there? When are we going to be there? Anyway, thanks, headphones. You come in really handy. So what do you take? I would love to hear. Let's start the conversation. Drop me a comment and I will make sure that I link to anything that I've mentioned below. I'll see you here next time.